The people of Syria have witnessed the unthinkable. They have undergone such cruel, inhumane treatment that most likely they will never ever recover from that. They have all lost something or someone. The child has lost a parent or even both parents. The wife has lost her husband or even a child. And the father has lost a son or a daughter or even both. On top of this, they have lost their homes, their sense of security, their source of income, and an entire nation flees to safety because there's no longer safety in their homes. Some people ask me, why Syria? Why do you put so much emphasis on helping the people of Syria? Well, I've got a tendency to detest oppression, and the way that I convey my disgust to the massacres that are taking place is by assisting the surviving victims, the innocent, the defenseless, the ones who have nothing, the ones who have suffered so much.
جوزي الله يرحمه قتلوه. كان طلعانين نحن بسيارة، وعلى أساس صار قصف وصار علينا طلعانين نحن بسيارة أنا وبناتي وجوزي. ضربوا علينا، رشوا علينا بالبواريد. توفى عمي وابن حماي وجوزي ذبحوه دغري قتلوه.
Subhanallah, the Syrian people inside and outside of Syria need help in all aspects of life. Just the most basic necessities that we overlook, that we take for granted, but these people, they suffer just to attain a little bit of that, subhanallah. Remember, it's not only a matter of providing them with food and water. Our brothers and sisters in faith, our brothers and sisters in Islam need shelter. They need warmth, they need comfort, and they need medical attention, and not forgetting, they need so much counseling and much, much more. With the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we provide them with aid just to help them, just to assist them with their struggles. But to be honest, I often feel like I've done nothing at all, subhanallah. That is, we provide them with food, with water, with clothing, with blankets. But this does not take away the horror, the nightmares that they go through every single night, that they have to live with for the rest of their life. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give them patience. So when you feel like your heart is bleeding, when you see the footage of what's happening in Aleppo, when you see this with your own eyes, and you see the people being oppressed and killed in front of your eyes on these clips, this, when you feel this pain, is from your iman. This is from your faith. So many people are generously giving their donations and contributions, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward you all in this life and the next.
In our latest trip to Turkey, the aid that we provided the needy people inside Syria and Turkey consists of food packs, clothing, personal hygiene products, and we also covered accommodation costs and living expenses of families as well as entire orphanages. During our trip, we also provided orphans with a fun day out. On this day, we took the orphans out to a park. We organized for clowns to come. We had face painting done. We organized games to be played. We provided lunch for all children present and their accompanying adult carers. Everyone had their fair share of chicken, hot chips, salad, bread and drinks. Everyone left with their bellies satisfied, and the children smiled, laughed and played. Something they haven't done for a long time.
Taking the orphans out to the park. In the morning, we've given them personal hygiene kits. We've given also the sisters from teenagers upwards some overcoats for the coming winter. And now, alhamdulillah, it's time for them to eat. As you can see right behind me, we're having some lunch such as chicken, chips and salad and drinks. May Allah reward you all. Verily, without the blessings of Allah and your donations, none of this could be possible.
We closed our journey with a visit to refugees in Gaziantep. Here we found people living in extreme poverty. We provided them with food packs that would last them a month. The food packs consisted of rice, cracked wheat, lentils, beans, chocolate spread, tomato paste, vegetable oil and salt. We also gave cash handouts to families whose conditions were worse than others.
The family that we're about to visit at the moment now, the husband of, or the father of the household, he passed away not long ago, about a week ago. And the lady, she's in her iddah at the moment now, and she's got special needs children. As you can see, the area that she's living in, just turn around, have a look around. And it's not the nicest place, also there's a lot of mud outside. We're about just getting permission to go inside, inshallah. As I mentioned, her husband, the lady's husband, passed away about a week ago, and the special needs children, and this is some of the situations that people go through. It's very hard for us sometimes to pick and choose who are going to help. We're limited in funds, but we try our best, inshallah.
كم أخ عندك؟ أربعة. أنت أكبر شيء؟ وأبوك وين أبوك؟ تفضلوا. شلون توفى؟ مريض يعني؟ إيش هو؟ الله يرحمه. أنتم مين اللي يصرف عليكم؟ مع مين ساكنين؟ شلون تاكلوا؟
في عندنا واحد كبير شوي يعني نحن.
أنت شو اسمك؟ فاطمة. وأنت شو اسمك؟ عائشة. في واحد حمودة. هذه لا تتكلم ولا تسمع. في واحد حمودة.
We also sent 4 truckloads of aid into Syria. The aid consisted of food, water, winter clothing, such as gloves, jumpers, beanies, and socks for the coming winter.
We've just arrived at the second factory, and this is where all the packaging is being made. Being the direct supplier is the reason why we get the prices so cheap.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. جمعية الشام لرعاية الأيتام تشكر الأخوة في منظمة الإحسان لتقديمهم 4 سيارات مليئة بالمواد الغذائية مقدمة للأيتام في سوريا. ستدخل اليوم 1/12/2016 ستدخل هذه السيارات إلى الداخل السوري إلى الأيتام في سوريا. جزاكم الله خيرا.
The situation in Syria became worse, subhanallah. After I came back from Turkey from my last trip a few weeks ago, I saw some of the clips on in Aleppo and what's happening and how many people passed away and how many people were pushed out of their homelands. I couldn't just sit here because wallahi, I'm swearing by Allah that my bones were shaking. The tears were flowing from my eyes, and I'm an individual who cannot just sit. I have to do something, even if I'm just assisting with food and water and shelter. At least I know I'm doing something for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to assist me in this, and I ask the community, and by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the community did not let us down, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never ever lets us down. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless you all. For anyone who donated in the past and anyone who donated in this campaign, we ask Allah to bless you in this world and in the hereafter.